Konnichiwa, Satoko desu. Welcome back to my easy Japanese lesson. Today we're going to learn how to write Japanese. And there are three different types of writing in Japanese, right? Hiragana, katakana, and kanji, which is Chinese characters. And we started learning hiragana. Remember, Japanese is phonetic, and there are 46 characters in hiragana, basic characters in hiragana. And let's review here first. And we start from vowel line. That's a, I, u, e, o. And if you, the next one is a K line. That's a K, A, and then ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. And if you put two dots on the K line, that would become G line, right? Ga, gi, gu, ge, go. Do you see those two lines here? That's G line. And then we moved on to S line. Sa, shi, su, se, so. And if you put two dots on the S line would become Z line, Z line. That's za, ji, zu, ze, zo. And we have to be careful here. The second one, you would want to pronounce Z, but we don't have that sound in Japanese. So we pronounce it like J-I, G, okay? Za, ji, zu, ze, zo. And then we moved on to T line. That's ta, chi, tsu, te, to. And again, we have to be careful with the second one because we would want to pronounce it like T. And then again, we don't have that sound. So we pronounce it like C-H-I, chi, ta, chi, tsu, te, to. All right? And then if you put two dots on the right top corner on the T line, that would become D line, right? Da, ji, zu, de, do. And this line, we have to be really careful because the second line, again, we want to pronounce it like D, but we don't have that sound. So we're going to pronounce it like J-I, G, exactly same as a Z line, G, okay? So they are written differently, but we pronounce exactly the same, G. And then the third one too, we have to be careful. D-U, do, doesn't exist in Japanese. So we pronounce it like Z-U, that's zu. So exactly same as a Z line, zu. Different characters, exact same pronunciation. So that's da, ji, zu, de, do. Okay, now we moved on to N line. That's na, ni, nu, ne, no. And then this N line, we will not put any two dots on the right top corner. So this is just as it is. Okay, so this was the first half of the hiragana. And we moved on to the second half, right? And that's an H line now. That's ha, hi, fu, he, ho. Remember this fu? We don't have F pronunciation. So we pronounce it like blowing the candle. Fu, fu, okay? Fu. And if you put two dots on the H line, that would become B line. And that's ba, bi, bu, be, bo. All right? And then from here at H line, you can actually write circle on top of the right top corner, and that would become P line. Okay, and that's pa, pi, pu, pe, po. Okay, so that's what we have learned, and we did hu, bu, pu on our last lesson, right? And this lesson, we're going to write he, be, pe. Okay, so that's he, be, pe. And this character is super easy. It's just like writing a mountain, and you just go a little lower. Okay, so you go up on the mountain and then just go lower and then keep going lower, going towards the bottom here. Okay, so that's the he. And then if you put two dots on the he, that becomes be. And circle, that would become pe. That's it, super easy. So let's do the reading here. And first word, that is, of course, the first one is he, right? And then second one, remember, it looks like a snake. That is S line, so, right? So that's heso, heso. That means belly button, heso. Alright? And then the second one, this is of course he. And then remember this one? We just learned this last 2 lessons ago maybe. And that's a he plus 2 dots. That would become bi, right? So heavy, heavy. That means snake. And the third one, of course, this is he. And this hiragana, we haven't learned it yet, but this is ya. So heya, heya, it means room. And moving on to, let's learn some words with be here. So this is he plus 2 dots, so of course that's be. And this hiragana, we haven't learned it, but that's n, okay, n. And then the third one, this remember, it's ko plus 2 dots, so that's go, okay? And then last one, that is S line, shi, bengoshi, bengoshi, that means a lawyer. And then the next one, this is of course be, and then this one, it's exactly the same, so those two are exactly the same, be, and this one is T line, right? T line, to. And then last one, this one is a vowel line. This is u. So that's be, to, u. But do you remember if the u was right in the middle of the word, we're gonna just prolong it. So instead of saying bento, we just prolong to and said bento. So it almost sounds like o instead of u, right? Bento. But we write u here. Okay, so bento, it means lunchbox. And then last one, we're gonna learn some katakana. So this he, be, te, rewrite exactly same in katakana. So you just don't have to remember katakana because he, be, pe are written exactly the same, hiragana and katakana, okay? So we're gonna learn some katakana here. So this is, of course, pe, and this katakana is n. Remember, this one is in hiragana, n, and this one is katakana, n. So that's pe, n, pe, n. So that means pen. That's pen. Exactly the same. So this is how we write he, be, pe. Okay? So now you got it. He, be, pe. Thank you for watching, guys. どうもありがとうございました。If you still haven't, please subscribe. And if you like, please press that like button. ありがとう。And I'll see you guys in our next lesson. じゃあね。バイバイ。